Hello, today I'd like to share a moment from Jay Papasan. In his recent letter to the 20%er, Jay describes his experience with children's book authors Adam Wallace and the time he taught about 40 authors and entrepreneurs how to draw. Wallace is most famous for his How to Catch series, including How to Catch a Unicorn. He sold a bajillion books, and his main marketing channel is doing in workshops and schools. For his drawing workshop, he asked them to draw a series of 3 pictures. Here are the basic instructions and the choices they made. Choose an animal, a mood, and a sport as a group. They chose an angry beaver playing basketball. Then draw with your pen in your dominant hand, but hold it like a fist, like a baton. You have 60 seconds. Next, choose an animal, a mood, and a musical instrument as a group. They chose an amorous horse playing a guitar. Then draw with your pen in your dominant hand and hold it normally. You have 45 seconds. Lastly, choose an animal and a mood. They chose a happy giraffe. Then draw with your pen in your non-dominant hand and hold it like a fist, like a baton. And one more thing, draw with your eyes closed. You got 30 seconds. As you can imagine, their drawings were horrible. Firstly, there were a room full of writers, and secondly, the challenge increased with each drawing. They were sitting in rows, classroom styles. There were some uncomfortable chuckles. Very few shared their drawings with their neighbors. Their exercise seemed designed to produce failure, not success. Wallace went on to share the point. He said that when kids do this exercise, failure is success. The further the picture is away from what they intended, the more delighted the kids are. Learning to draw is all about moving past perfection to grow. You have to draw a lot to be an illustrator, and most of your drawings will be bad. It's the same as in writing and any other skill you master. The point of practice is not only to discover your strengths, but also to work on your weak spots. Wallace believes that the perfection is a form of protection. It's how we avoid criticism. It also stunts our growth. Perfectionism can lead to procrastination and at times to a complete lack of progress. The solution is not to just endure failure, but to make fun of it. And that requires balancing of our ambitions with a good dose of self-compassion and self-appreciating humor. Jay later asked Wallace how many books had he written. Do you mean how many I've written or how many have been published, he asked. Jay said both. He shared that he'd written over 700 books and published over 400 of them. Even though he's most known for just a dozen or so books, I have to wonder if his successes would have been possible without the failures. Probably not, given the drawing lesson we all just learned. One thing to ponder in your thinking time. How can I get more comfortable with failure so I can enjoy more success? Thanks for watching. Have a super fantastic day.